ASMR Sports here. Today we have got something I've been looking forward to since I got this. Just one second though, I gotta get a couple of things, including some gum and some scissors. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. It's been a while since I've recorded a video, so I'm a little rusty. Alright, I'm just gonna get my garbage can right here. Okay, here we go, guys. So today, we're gonna open some baseball. This came out maybe a couple weeks ago. This is kind of special / unique. What we have here is a box of 2019 Topps Allen Ginter X. And this is a product you can only buy online once a year, directly from Topps. It's basically like just an alternate version of their Allen Ginter product, but it has some special parallels. And all the cards are in black, I believe. I don't know if it's just the minis or if it's everything. I think it's everything is in black. Anyways, last year there was a card in here that had so Allen and Ginter is kind of a weird product. It has like, obviously baseball players on it, but then there's other subjects that are like celebrities. Like they could have a president or a comedian or an actor or just a newsworthy person, and they also have things just like birds and I don't know, boats or like objects, because back in the old days they actually used to make cards like that in tobacco products when there were tobacco cards instead of bubblegum cards. And anyway, so they wanted to just kind of, I guess, copy that, and it's it's a unique thing. Some people think it's just stupid. Some people enjoy it. But anyways, that's what Allen Ginter is, the product. But it's a mostly baseball product. Anyways, so this Allen Ginter X stuff comes out shortly after Allen Ginter, or I guess a couple months maybe. It's got different autographs. I was gonna say last year, one of the cards in the regular Allen Ginter set and in the Allen Ginter X set was a card called Cryptocurrency, and it was just a picture of like a coin, I think it maybe said Bitcoin on it, I don't know, but anyways, for some reason that card is super popular still and fairly rare, so the values are quite high. So 2018 Allen Ginter X was a pretty popular and expensive product, in boxes of that stuff I just looked, I think are going for like a few $100s at least, which is crazy. When these things come out, they cost like $70 on the Topps website. I picked up these for, I don't know, maybe like 170 a box, because I was too slow and could not get any directly from Topps. I actually had been following the Topps site where you could buy these, and sort of seeing if it was available. And anyways, they sent out an email saying it was available, and I happened to be in a meeting at the time, so I couldn't quite access it quickly, and I actually didn't see the email until like 10 minutes after it came out, and this stuff sells out like immediately. So I have a lot more money than time, so probably best that I just bought some. I actually bought a whole case of this stuff, which is 12 boxes, because eBay was having a 10% eBay bucks promotion. I'm trying to think where I'm gonna put these with my new kind of overhead. So today is what is it, like the August 10th or something, and I don't think my first overhead video is posted, so I'll find out soon enough if you guys love or hate that, or somewhere in between. I really do think that's how I'm gonna do these videos from now on, just because it gives me more space, and allows you to see more, and it's just the camera's out of my way, which makes it way better. So that's probably what I'm going to do going forward, so hopefully nobody hates that. So here's like an example of a kind of a, a non-player card. Dawson, so let's read about Haley Dawson. So she looks like, some sort of condition or disability. Has a 3D printed robotic hand. That's exciting. So threw out a first pitch and they made a card of her. Oh, here's a funny thing about Alan Ginter, which I just realized this year, is like Topps will sell the right to have a card included in this set of like you. So and they also, I think they give away as a prize the opportunity to be on a card for no additional money, and they do that at like their annual party at the National Sports Card Collectors or Sports Collectors Association, or I don't know what the hell they call it, but there's a big national convention, they call it the National, and if you go to like their VIP party, which costs a lot of money to get into, you'll possibly win a chance to get into the Alan and Ginter set. And so like I heard like the guy who's the owner of Blowout Sports Cards, which is a big online retailer, sports cards, like has a card this year. I think his name's Tom or something. So anyways, there's a lot of kind of crazy subjects. That's interesting. I'm just noticing there's like this kind of ink mark over this area where you don't see it on that card. I don't know what that's about. It's like a print defect or what. Roberto, so I can see these are all black, which is actually pretty cool. That looks pretty awesome, I have to say. Seto, she's Mayumi Seto, she's the like artist who draws a lot of the like painted or drawn images of players on Topps cards. Troy Tulowitzki, he recently retired, announced his retirement. He was on the injured list for the Yankees after having tried out in spring training, and I think he made it into like 2 games in the regular season, and had a calf injury, and he's been working on trying to heal that up, but I guess he didn't think it was going to get all much better, so he just retired. He's had some real injury problems the last few seasons, and he's been around for a while. So here's like Larson. So who is this guy? Okay, so he's a comedian, so as you can see, they have cards of, and this guy is obviously not a baseball player, or at least he's not in baseball. Yeah, he's definitely not a baseball player. Last Ninja Standing and Ninja Warrior. Okay. So he's kind of like a TV celebrity. Strasburg, I see the more of these kind of weird inky blotch cards. That's kind of crazy, I wonder. Schwartz, he's another like actor. So I don't really know like kind of what the deal is with autographs or hits in this product. It just says look for autograph cards, but I don't know if it's like 1 per box or basically no guaranteed ones per box. Jackie Robinson. Johnson, Bryce Harper, another Tulowitzki, Posey. Oh, I see a Don Mattingly on the back. That's pretty cool. Luke Voigt. He looks like he's got freckles or chicken pox or something. Paul Goldschmidt, Dave Winfield, Walker Buehler, and Don Mattingly. I saw, speaking of Dodgers pitchers, I don't know if there's any Dodgers fans who watch this channel, but there's a pitcher named Dustin May who was like the #1 prospect for the Dodgers, or at least like the #1 pitching prospect, and he got called up like a week and a half ago, I think, and had his first start. And normally I would not even really probably make notice of that, but when 2019 Bowman came out, actually, let me see if I can, no, I can't find it. When 2019 Bowman came out, I actually had ordered a bunch of like hobby boxes, and they took a while to get to me, so I wanted to open some on the day that it came out, and I went to my local hobby shop and I bought a jumbo box of 2018 Bowman, and it was like ridiculously expensive. It was like $300 some. Anyways, I opened that and I got my first ever Superfractor card, which is a 1-of-1 special refractor card, and it's like gold colored and has like little circles all over it, like is the sort of design of the background. And anyways, I got one of those cards, and it was Dustin May autograph, like top 100 prospect or some kind of like subset. So anyways, if he does well, then that'll obviously be worth a good chunk of change. It's probably worth maybe a few $100s at this point. But if he does well, like, you know, Walker Buehler has, or I think he's even supposed to be better than Walker Buehler. He's got better stuff. You know, Dodgers prospects are good. Oh man, this guy J Happ, he has been sucking lately for the Yankees. J Happ came over last year from the Blue Jays and did pretty well record-wise, and I feel like he was like 7-0 or 8-0 or something like that with the Yankees when he came over, and the Yankees re-signed him. I can't remember how many years it was, 2 or 3, I think. You know, he started out kind of okay, but boy, he's been just getting hammered lately. Lariano, he's he's like a center fielder for the A's, and he's like a defensive whiz. He's got a huge cannon of an arm. Throws out guys like nothing. So far this product is a total dud for me. Haven't really gotten any like parallels or hits. Oh, well, there you go. It's not a parallel or hit, but it's a nice little mini rookie of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's been doing better lately. I think he just had the game-winning hit against the Yankees today. Just a bummer. He had a triple, which is interesting because he's not that fast, so must have been really hitting the right part of the park. Cincinnati Red Stockings. Victor Robles, that's kind of a cool one. I don't know if that's a parallel or what. Because he's got a, you know, just a regular shirt on instead of a jersey. Sometimes that'll be a parallel. I don't really know if there's like, or SP I should say, a short print. I don't know if those are, if they're, oh, well, there's a nice red. I think that's out of, wow, look at that, 4/5. So that's a cool one. corners are a little bit worse for the wear, but wow, that's so. I think that means 4 out of 5, not like 415. Because I'm pretty sure the reds are numbered out of 5, but it's kind of crazy that they hand number those on the back. But with these kind of products where it's sort of a specialty, you know, I don't know, one-off kind of thing, they sometimes will do the hand numbering. They did that with like this Topps Archives, I forget what they call it, but it was like portraits or prints, or I don't know what they called it. And that was an online only thing, and I got a bunch of that stuff, and they hand numbered those cards. Jose Canseco, Cedric Mullins, rookie card. Yeah, I don't know. LeMahieu, DJ LeMahieu, he's looking like he's going to win a batting title this year so far. Really having a great season. Got a ton of RBIs and batting like 400 with runners in scoring position. So his cards have started to go up in value, at least his audit, like his Bowman, first Bowmans and stuff. Mason Cox, rugby player. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? We got something. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, let's see. I don't know if you can see that. It says 5 out of 5. Let's see what we got here. Oh my god, who the hell is this guy? Okay, some fucking clown. Brad Keller, Gemini Christmas. I know, I should be more grateful and less pessimistic. You know, it's funny, I've been wondering if I should be more, or I guess less negative on this channel, because, I don't know, I think when I watch channels, like ASMR channels, I generally tend to like people that are a little more upbeat, more positive, but I am not like that a lot of the time, especially when I open sports cards, because I just feel like, you know, if you collect sports cards, you know that you're almost certainly to get ripped off in the sense of return on investment, if you think of it that way. You know, and I don't really think of it that way. Obviously, if I cared about getting my money back on these cards, I would never buy like 90% of the stuff that I do. But, you know, I'm looking for entertainment value. I'm looking for, you know, having fun and getting some cool cards occasionally. But a lot of time it's just sort of, you know, you have a box and it's one of those boxes where you're just not doing so great on what you get out of it. And I get negative, and, you know, I don't know. It's not like I'm actually that upset about it. It's just, I don't know, my personality. And I think that a lot of people have commented that they find it kind of hilarious when I, you know, get really pissed about stuff. But some people may not. So maybe if you have thoughts on that, comment on this video. I have noticed I've been getting like a lot of, I feel like the same cards, like this Gin guy I just got. Or Sin, John Sin, whoever that is. Well, I will say that I got 2 5 of 5 cards, which is pretty cool. I don't think either of them is really worth all that much, but, you know, I am, oh, okay, I see one coming up that we're going to talk about. So there's a nice Vladdy base rookie card. Reese, what's that one? Just put his family barbecue. Doc Gooden. Alright, so this card is kind of a wacky one. This is kind of the cryptocurrency card of 2019. It's just a weird one that has a following. People say, oh boy, we're going to collect that. Sometimes you gotta clip these corners. These cards are a little bit thicker, and they're not, you know, like, coated cards. They're not glossy, so they're kind of hard to get into holders without jamming up the corners. corners. Of course, you don't want to do, so let's look at the back. All right. Hey, Stormy Webster, Kylie Jenner's newborn. You're already old news. As of January 2019, the infant's photo from the previous year was no longer the most liked in the history of Instagram, surpassed by one of an egg, just an egg, posted as an experiment by an unidentified Londoner. The pic soared past Jenner's 18 million likes to beyond 30 million, so it's like an Instagram kind of like joke thing. And now it has a card, and it's fairly well collected. People like that card, so if you can get like a parallel of that card, like, you know, one of those red parallels or something like that, you're in business. There's a cool Fernando Tatis. He's a very talented, good lord, he's a very talented rookie. Just came up this year. Was one of the top prospects in baseball when he was down in the minors. Now he's up and he's doing pretty well, so his cards are fairly valuable. I don't know how many of these boxes I'm going to open. As I mentioned, I got 12 of them because I got a case. But I don't know. I might open maybe a couple more just because I think we got some good low-numbered cards. Just nobody I was particularly excited about or that was valuable. So maybe if we can try again and get some cards that are... actually, you know what I'd like to do is take out the minis. Kind of keep those separate. Try not to beat up the corners, but it's kind of hard. Should probably do this on like a soft surface. Or my hand maybe will work. Okay. And I can sort these into big cards and mini cards, which will be a lot better in my view than having them mixed together. Some people like to, I don't know if they have the whole set in minis or what. I do know, I've noticed some people seem to collect the sets of the minis. Whoa. Jiminy crickets. That's interesting. Oh, okay. There we go. A little bit off camera there, sorry. Well, there's a box of Ginter X. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully I'll get this posted sometime soon. My hope is to get a little more contemporaneous with my videos. I'm not always like 3 months behind. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye, catch you later.